To me, the question, how much stuff should you own, isn't really about the stuff itself. It's about how you want to live. The more possessions you have, the more they control you. When I realized that we pay for things not just with money, but also with our time and energy, my life improved significantly. That's why today I'm sharing 8 rules for owning less that have helped me maintain a lifestyle of frugality and minimalism. I prioritize my time, freedom, and peace of mind over material possessions. Remember, these rules work for me, but you don't have to follow them strictly. Create your own guidelines based on your personal values and beliefs. If you have different rules for owning less, please share them with me in the comments. Now, let's get started. Number 1, store stuff more carefully. When you treat your possessions with love and attention and maintain them well, they are likely to last longer. This means you will need to replace items less often, saving you money. In general, purchasing new items is more expensive than maintaining what you already have. Extending the lifespan of your belongings also reduces waste, decreasing your contribution to consumerism and thus reducing your environmental impact. It's a situation where everyone benefits. Number 2, it's amazing how effective simple rules can be, like the one that says to check before you buy. If you're doing your weekly grocery shopping, take a moment to inspect your fridge and pantry. Just a quick glance inside can help you determine if you really need more pasta or if you already have plenty. I used to find myself buying packets of pasta only to discover later that I already had some sitting in my cupboard. This is how pantries end up filled with unused items that eventually go to waste. During my weekly grocery trips, I usually plan out 5 dinners for the week. Before making any purchases, I always go through my pantry and fridge to see if there are ingredients I can use. For example, are there beans that could be part of a meal next week? Or perhaps there are sausages that haven't been used this week but could be used early next week. This approach allows me to make the most of what I already have, preventing unnecessary accumulation in my kitchen. Not only does this reduce waste, but it also helps me save money by making use of items I've already purchased. Number 3, prioritizing experiences over material possessions is a philosophy I deeply believe in. Research shows that happiness doesn't come from what we own, but from meaningful experiences in life, such as traveling with family, engaging in outdoor activities, or simply spending quality time together. During holidays like Christmas or birthdays, instead of buying material goods, I often invest time in choosing experiential activities to gift to loved ones. For instance, I may dedicate a day to a family outing, host a small gathering at home, or take them to see a favorite performance. These experiences not only bring joy in the moment, but also create lasting memories of family bonds and affection, which endure far beyond the lifespan of material possessions. However, there are times when I still choose to purchase gifts for my loved ones on other significant occasions. Rule number 4, pay attention to your W's if you want to adopt a mindful approach to owning less. Rather than focusing on the finer details, concentrate on your W's, specifically the WH questions. I covered this in a previous video on minimalistic shopping, suggesting inquiries such as, who am I purchasing this for? Is this for personal satisfaction or to impress others? When contemplating a purchase, also consider where this item will fit in my home and whether I have space for it. If you're keen to delve deeper into using these WH questions to make deliberate spending choices and curb impulse buys, Number 5. The one in, one out rule is one of my favorite rules. This is not something I necessarily apply to every single item that I buy or every single item that comes into my home, but it's something I can incorporate for things like clothes, sometimes toys. At times when space is limited, I find myself needing to part with older items to accommodate new ones. This approach is particularly effective for clothing. For example, if I purchase a new jacket, I consider whether I can retire an older one. Similarly, when acquiring a new jumper, I evaluate whether I still need an older one that I rarely wear. Typically, if I'm making a purchase, it's because I have a specific need that my current items aren't fulfilling. I often find items to release, which helps maintain a balanced and clutter-free home environment by ensuring that items coming in are offset by items going out. Number 6. Wait 30 days before making a purchase. This simple habit can significantly reduce impulse spending. If you come across something in a store that you're tempted to buy but it's not an immediate necessity, jot it down in your Notes app or on a shopping list that you keep. After 30 days, if you still feel strongly about buying that item, then give yourself permission to do so. However, in most cases, about 90% of the time, you'll realize that you didn't actually want or need that item at all. It was likely just an impulse or something that caught your eye momentarily, rather than a meaningful addition to your home. Number 7. Regularly inventorying your belongings is an effective way to maintain a minimalist lifestyle. By reviewing everything you own, you can easily identify items that are no longer necessary or haven't been used for a long time. For example, you can go through your wardrobe and remove clothes you haven't worn in the past 6 months to a year. Similarly, check kitchen items, living room furniture, and other areas to find excess items. These unnecessary items can be donated, sold, or recycled. This process not only helps you reduce the number of possessions, but also brings a sense of comfort, order, and tidiness to your living space. Regularly inventorying your belongings also makes you more aware of what you truly need, helping you avoid impulse purchases in the future. Number 8. Efficiently organizing your storage space is key to maintaining a minimalist lifestyle. By arranging your belongings in a logical and accessible manner, you can make the most of the space you have. Start by categorizing items and assigning them specific storage areas, ensuring that frequently used items are easily reachable. Use storage solutions like bins, shelves, and drawer organizers to keep everything in its place. This method not only helps you keep your space tidy, but also makes it easier to find what you need, reducing the temptation to buy duplicates of items you already own. An organized space promotes a clear mind and a more enjoyable living environment, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. The video ends here. I hope everyone can learn some good tips from me. If you find the video helpful, please like and subscribe to support me in making the next videos. Thank you.